Hey beautiful people, in today's video I'll be doing a tutorial on how to cut 360 degrees flare and 720 degrees flare. So let's dive right into the video. The waist I'll be using is 20 inches. I mean my round waist is gonna be 20 inches. Then the length of my flare is gonna be 9 inches. This is the length of my flare. So for my 360 degrees flare, 360 degrees flare means that the flare is not gonna have joining anywhere. The only joining it to have is the zipper side, is in the zipper side where you will put your zip. So for my 360 degrees flare, I'll first of all get my radius. And formula for getting my radius is circumference divided by 6.28 equal to radius of a circle. So the circumference I'll be using here is circumference of my waist. That is the roundness of my waist. If I should attaching the flare to my knee, I will use the circumference, the roundness of my knee. If I should attaching it at my elbow, I'll use the roundness of my elbow. If I'm attaching it to my wrist, I will use the roundness of my wrist. So anywhere I'm attaching the waist to, that's basically where I'll be using as my circumference. So this particular flare I'm about to cut now, I'll be attaching it to my waist. So this is the roundness of my waist, which is actually the circumference. So it will be 20 divided by 6.28. This 6.28 is constant. It's constant. You just have to know it, that it's constant. 6.28, which is equal to my radius. So let's calculate it. So 20 divided by 6.28, which is equal to 3.1. Let's approximate it, 3.2. 3.2 is the circumference of my waist. So for me not to waste my fabric, I don't want to start guessing, oh, is this amount of fabric okay, oh, is this, oh, is that. So I will just do 3.2, which is my radius, plus my length, which is 9, equal to 12.2. So this 12.2 is the amount of fabric I'll be bringing out. I don't want to start guessing, will this amount of fabric be okay, will this amount of fabric be okay. So I'll be using this 12.2 to bring out my fabric. So assuming this is the fabric I'll be using, so I'll first of all measure out 12.2. Sorry, I can't use this. I actually cut out this for my 360. So assuming this is my fabric, I'll be using paper, guys. Sorry. Assuming this is my fabric, I want to cut it out so that, because it's 2 in a row, so that it will be easier for me. 12.2. I will come the other side and still measure my 12.2. Basically I'm trying to cut it out so that you guys will see what I'm doing. So this is my 12.2. This is 12.2. I will hold it there and flip it over. And flip it over. Make sure I get it in a straight line. If it's fabric, you will do the same thing. I'll flip it over. Then after flipping it over, I'll also measure my 12.2 here. Once I get it, I like giving marks there, then hold there. Still flip it over. I'll flip it over. Then after doing that, I will check my radius. My radius is 3.2. So this is it. Here we measure this. This is 3.2 for my radius. So I will come here. In order for it to be faster, I will measure my 3.2 here. Then come here and measure my 12.2, which is the full length I used in marking out the fabric. Then I will do the same thing here, 3.2, 12.2, 3.2, 12.2, 12.2, 3.2, 3.2, 12.2, 12.2, 12.2, then 3.2, 12.2, then 3.2. Then after doing that, you can actually connect the lines together. So after doing that, you connect your lines together. I think my voice was a kind of flu. Then you connect it if you want, but I always like connecting it so that I will cut it well, very well. So after doing this, you are good to go. You cut it. While cutting, make sure you hold your hand. You hold it with your hand so that it won't be like dancing around. So after cutting it, this is my 360 degrees plate. Since it will have a zip, I will cut one side of it open. I will cut it open. So this is my 360 degrees plate. Then another one will be treating a 720 degrees flare. For my 720 degrees flare, we know that 360 plus 360 will give us 720. So for us to get 720 degrees flare, we will have 360 into 2, which will finally give us 720. So for we to get it, since we are doing two flares, it means that we will divide the circumference of our waist, which is what I'm using. I will divide the circumference of my waist into 2. If I want to get 360 into 4 places, I will divide the circumference of my waist into 4. But in this case, I want to get 720 degrees flare out of 360 degrees flare. So I'll be dividing my waist into 2. So my waist circumference, which is equal to 20, divided by 2, because I want the front to be 360 and the back to be 360. And for me to get it like that, I will divide my waist into 2. So waist divided by 2 will give us 10. So this 10 is for the front. Another 10 is for the back, which is 10 plus 10 is now 20. Then for the 360, it means that we'll use this 10 and get a 360 degrees. So we'll use this 10 and get 360 degrees. So when we say 360 plus 360, it will give us 720. So 20 divided by 2, because we want to get 720 degrees, which is 360 into 2. That's where we got this 2. So 20 divided by 2, 10. So this 10 now is the circumference we'll be working with. So the same thing we did here, circumference divided by 6.28 will give us our radius. And circumference I'm working with is 10. 10 divided by 6.28 equals radius. Let's do it. Ten divided by 6.28 equals 1.59, is equal to 1.59, which is 1.6. Let's approximate it to 1.6. So this 1.6, now for we not to waste our fabric, we'll do 1.6 plus 9, which is equal to 10.6. So 10.6 is what we'll be using to bring out our fabric in order not to waste it. So I'll bring my fabric, assuming this is my fabric, I will bring it, measure 10.6, hold it, I will bring it, measure 10.6, hold it, then flip it over. Then measure another 10.6. I will measure another 10.6, then hold it here and flip it over. So once I do that, I will then come here, come to the tip, measure my waist, measure the length. That length I got as 10.6. I will measure it out. I will measure my 10.6 out. After measuring my 10.6 out, make sure your tape is at the tip Before measuring 10.6, 10.6, then after that you measure your waist your radius. My radius is 1.6, so I will measure my 1.6. I will measure my 1.6 here. Then after, you can join it. You join it and then cut. After cutting, so this is it. After cutting, you open up here. You open up one side where you will join the front and the back together. But sorry, before you open it, you use this front, place it on another fabric and get your back. So that's all you will do. Just use this front, still measure it, place it on another fabric and get your back. When you get it, you will now join the two together to give you your 720 degrees flip. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be posting another video. Please subscribe, share, comment, like, all that good stuff. Then please, if there's any video you want me to make, please drop it in the comment section. I will sure see it and make the video for you. Thank you so much guys for watching. Bye.